Welcome to another edition of Butler's Inventor Playground. In this episode, we're going to be looking at how to create the climbing wall. First thing we're going to want to do is create a new standard IPT. And we're going to want to draw this outline of the climbing wall in our first sketch, and then we're going to be extruding it the thickness of the climbing wall. So step one is to start a 2D sketch on the XY plane. Let's take a look at the sheet. On our sheet, we can see that our part is 72 inches wide and 123 inches tall. So those are my first two lines that I'm going to create. I'm going to start with a line at the origin, and I'm going to make sure that I'm set at 0 degrees, and I'm going to go 72 inches, enter. And I can do a zoom all so I can see what I'm looking at. Then I'm going to go up, make sure I'm at 90 degrees. I'm going to type in 123, enter. Now I can hit escape. So I have the basic outline to start, 72 inches wide, 123 inches tall. Next we come into the top here. We're going to have to do a couple funky lines. First, from that corner where we just ended, we're going to go over 18 inches, and then we're going to come down 27 inches. So over 18, down 27. Let's do that. We're going to grab the line tool. Make sure you snap at the end of the line, the last line you created. I'm at 180 degrees. I'm going to go over 18 inches, enter. And I'm going to go down 27 inches, enter. And I can hit escape. I went over 18, down 27. Now we're going to go from that point where we just ended right here. We're going to go over 36 inches and up 27. Over 36, up 27. So we'll grab a line starting at the bottom here. I'm going to go over 36 and up 27. And I'll hit escape. Lastly, to finish her off, we're right here at this point. We're going to go over 18 inches, and then we're going to come back down and connect that point to the beginning where we started. I'm going to grab the line tool. I'm going to go over 18 inches. And then I'm going to come back down to the origin where we started and click to place it. So I have the basic outline of my wall now. So we have it all. Let's finish our 2D sketch. I'll go to the home view so we can see what we're doing. We need to figure out how far we're going to extrude this. So you're either going to find that on the right side view or the top view. And it looks like the top view is where that dimension is. We are going to be extruding this 3 inches deep. So we're going to say extrude. Thankfully, since I closed my part off, and this is the only drawing that I have, it selected it. Otherwise, I'd have to click on profile and select inside the shape. Lastly, we need to add how deep. Instead of 1 inch, we're going to highlight that and type in 3, enter. And we have a 3-inch deep climbing wall. Next up is putting the holes on there. You're going to notice I have quite a few holes. If we read in here, it says place a minimum of 10 holes on the wall. Place the holes anywhere you want, kind of making it like a climbing wall, just a random pattern. Each hole must have a diameter of 1.75 and should be cut in 0.25. Well, we could go through and create circles all over and extrude cut each one, but there's a faster way. We're actually going to put points all over our piece. So to do this, we're going to start 2D sketch on the front. We are going to grab the point tool right here, and we're just going to place 10 random. Again, you can do more if you'd like, because this is pretty easy to do. I'm going to put quite a few random ones all over here. Remember, the more you do, the more handholds you're going to have to insert later. So you don't want to go crazy overboard. So you want about 10 to 20 in there, a minimum of 10. So now we can actually finish our sketch and use this cool tool called Hole up here. So now we're not using extrude, we're using Hole. And the fun part about Hole is it's going to grab every one of our points that we made. And right now it wants to put them with a 0.25 inch diameter, which isn't what we want. The diameter on these needs to be 1.75. So we'll change that to 1.75. It's trying to send it all the way 3 inches in. We don't want that, so we're going to change the termination. We don't want it to go through all of the part. We want it to go a specific distance. If we come back to the climbing wall paper, it says it should be cut in 0.25 inches. So in here, that was my diameter, how wide. This is how deep. Right now it's set to 1 inch. We want to make that 0.25 inches. So we have a diameter of 1.75, a depth of 0.25. We'll hit OK. And you're going to notice you have all of these little holes in there, which we can assemble the wall pegs into. Hope you found this helpful and informative. As always, remember you can rewind, stop, play back to see any parts that you may have missed. Have a good day.